Talking about trends, blogging really has taken the world by storm, Katlego. I tried my hand at it. I wasn't very good, but we are talking to somebody who is brilliant at it. Now, in May last year, a wildlife blog went live, and in just 6 months, it was awarded the best environmental blog and #1 blog in South Africa at the South African Blog Awards. Now, although specifically targeting wildlife enthusiasts, the appeal of the site is almost all-inclusive. Anyone from photographers, hikers and tourists to game rangers and conservationists will find something of interest on rangerdiaries.com. Rangerdiaries.com editor James Kydd is in studio today, and he's worked as a safari guide for 8 years and realized the need to share the stories of the wild with the public. Let's take a look at what James deals with every day. I love that. It's definitely something that you would not see any regular day. Now, in 2011, SA Blog Awards held at the Crystal Towers Hotel in Cape Town on the 10th of December 2011 turned out to be a fantastic occasion. The award ceremony recognized and rewarded the best bloggers in South Africa. Now, the overall award for best blog in South Africa went to Ranger Diaries. The common consensus was that the quality of the top blogs in South Africa is world class. And of course they are. Here with me today we have James Kydd from rangerdiaries.com. How are you, James? Welcome to Expresso.
Very good. Thanks, Leanne.
So we saw some awesome footage this morning. Can you tell us what is Ranger Diaries all about?
I was a safari guide for 8 years, and every day working at some of the top lodges in South Africa, you can't believe the things that we were seeing. Yeah. Just amazing things, and the public don't know. Unless you're there on that vehicle that day, there are some phenomenal stories, and so many of them are getting lost in the smoke of the campfires. I really wanted to portray this and make sure that these stories were told. The videos, the photographs, and the day-to-day happenings. I want to try and get that on a blog and out there for the public.
And how did you come up with, I know that you said that you were a ranger, how did you come up with the specific idea for the kinds of footage that you would be showing on this? Because when I checked it out yesterday, me as a regular person, I found it really interesting.
There's no specific idea about the footage. The idea is that we just keep it as real as possible and let people know what's being seen out there every day. And we want to make sure that the top lodges and the top guides at the various safari lodges are exposed on the site. So literally any guide anywhere in Africa, and in fact in the whole of the world, could upload a video about something that's going on at their lodge, in their reserve, and we'll air it if it's good.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. And what I wanted to know as well is, at the SA Blog Awards, I mean, blogs are becoming an incredibly amazing way of us as the public getting to, experience the kind of things that you would be doing as well. How do you go about sourcing the footage that you get?
People have a very short amount of time they can spend on a website, and people are these days much more interested in blogs. They're real, they're happening, a lot of the time they're very true and they're believable.
Yeah.
And so people have an association with this. And in terms of sourcing this stuff, our blog is open to all the guides. So the guides are submitting the content themselves. They're putting up good stories, they're putting up photographs, they're putting up the videos, they're getting exposure.
Yeah.
A safari guide can make or break your safari. And what we want to do is make sure the guys who are at the top and the lodges that are featuring at the upper echelon of the wildlife industry are portrayed on the site.
That's absolutely awesome. Well, we're going to be talking a lot more to you as the show continues, and I believe that you've got some interesting footage that you've prepared for us as well.
I was asked for a couple of photographs from my time as a guide, and we've got a few of those with a couple of stories and some good memories.
Yeah,
we'll go through them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're going to be chatting to James a bit more later as well, and I look forward to seeing what more of what you've got to offer. Now, the amazing thing is, like I say, as a regular person, somebody that does not have access to these things all the time, it really is an educational experience for us to be able to see that. So thank you so much for bringing this into our lives, and we'll be chatting to James a bit more later as well, but we'll have more after the break.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.